Remember thinking as a kid that if you had $1 million, you could buy any house you wanted? Well, in San Diego, that's not exactly how it works. But whether you're just curious or you're actively looking to move here, I'm going to show you exactly what that $1 million will actually get you in different neighborhoods. And if you stick around till the end, I'll share my #1 pick for the most overlooked neighborhood. I'm Melina Rizon. I help buyers and sellers make smart neighborhood decisions based on their budget and what's happening in the market right now. And in this video, I'm going to show you practical ways to think about $1 million budget across San Diego using current neighborhood levels and pricing trends. In San Diego, $1 million is close to the price of an average home, at least on paper. But in reality, how far that money goes will vary drastically depending on home size, lot value, walkability, schools, and commute patterns, and above all, location. Of course, there's no perfect neighborhood for everyone. The best place to spend $1 million depends on your way of living, your must-haves, and what you're willing to compromise on. But by the end of this video, you'll know what $1 million looks like across several areas of San Diego, so you're not wasting weekends touring homes that are never going to feel right for you. Let's start with the 5 key factors that change what $1 million looks like, even more than most people would expect. The first one is property type. A detached single-family home versus a condo or townhome can have drastically different monthly costs. Condos are typically cheaper, but watch out! A high HOA fee can shift your payment and your flexibility in a big way. The second factor is lot value. In many areas, you're paying for land more than square footage. Two homes can be the same size, but if one has a large backyard or a more desirable street, it can feel like a totally different tier of home, and you'll pay for it accordingly. The third is condition. A pristine turnkey home, a dated home in decent shape, and a true fixer-upper will have a dramatically different value and lifestyle. And in certain neighborhoods, the market is much pickier about renovations than people would expect. The fourth is parking and layout. Garages, alley access, stairs, ADUs, and quirky floor plans move the needle quite a bit in older neighborhoods, even if the square footage number looks similar. And then the fifth is micro-location. The right side of a canyon, a few blocks from a freeway, or closer to a commercial corridor can shift pricing fast. Same neighborhood name, very different reality. Now, with those 5 variables in mind, I'll walk you through what $1 million tends to look like in 4 different parts of San Diego using a simple grouping that's easy to understand even if you don't know the city very well. The first category is coastal prestige, where $1 million usually isn't enough for a detached home. First up is La Jolla. This is one of those places where pricing reflects not just the gorgeous beachside landscape, but the status and the reputation that's been built over decades. The median sales price is around mid-2 millions. So at $1 million, you're typically looking at a smaller condo, smaller units, or even limited opportunities. What $1 million tends to look like here is a condo, a smaller townhouse, and likely a compromise on condition, size, or proximity to water even. Most of your opportunities will be in the La Jolla Village area, which is packed with townhomes centered around 2 large shopping centers. While it lacks the ultra-luxury status of La Jolla Shores, like La Jolla Shores or Merlin's, it has great access to dining, shopping, UCSD, and the I-5 freeway. On $1 million budget, La Jolla is best for buyers who want premium coastal living but are comfortable with condo or townhome life at this budget. It's not ideal for buyers who want a detached home with land. Next up, in this coastal prestige category is Pacific Beach. PB is one of the most active coastal neighborhoods in San Diego, and median pricing is around the mid-1 millions. A $1 million, you're usually in condo or townhome territory, or you're looking at something smaller, say a 900 square foot, 2-bedroom house that needs some work. On this budget, Pacific Beach is best for buyers who want beach energy and a proximity to the coast and are okay with a smaller footprint. It's not ideal for buyers who expect a large home or easy parking, at this budget. But the good news is that you can actually find some options just steps from the beach. Finally, in this category, let's look at Point Loma. For $1 million, you're usually looking at a condo or townhome with an HOA, not a turnkey detached home. If you do see a rare detached house at this price point, it's usually smaller, original condition, and will need updates. In this area, what $1 million typically looks like is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo around 1,400 square feet in a well-kept complex. You'll usually find them near the main corridors of Nimitz Boulevard or Rosecrans Street, rather than right on the coast. Point Loma is best for buyers who want coastal adjacent living with quick access to downtown and the airport. It's not ideal if your top priority is maximum space or a move-in ready detached home at $1 million. Now, the second category is high culture metro San Diego neighborhoods. First up, North Park. This is one of the most loved central neighborhoods for character and walkability. The median sale price is around the 800s to around 900,000, which means $1 million can absolutely be competitive here. But what it tends to look like is a smaller detached home, sometimes dated, or duplex or condo option depending on what's available and how updated it is. North Park is best for buyers who prioritize walkability, dining, and being central. It's not ideal for buyers who want a big yard, a wide driveway, and a perfect turnkey layout without any trade-offs. Next is Hillcrest. Hillcrest has a lot of the same cultural lifestyle strength, proximity, access, energy, and the median sales price is around the mid-800s. At $1 million, your options open up, but the property type mix matters a lot. What $1 million tends to look like here is a well-located condo or townhome or a smaller, older home depending on inventory and condition. Hillcrest is best for buyers who want central access and convenience. It's not ideal for buyers who want a traditional suburban home experience at this price point right here. Last in this category is South Park and Golden Hill. On $1 million budget here, you're usually shopping for a smaller detached home that may be dated inside or a condo townhouse option depending on what's available. You might see something like 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and just about 1,200 square feet on a very small lot. What you're really buying here is the neighborhood feel and the architecture. You'll see a lot of craftsman bungalows, Spanish-style homes, and early 1900 cottages. And many have charm-heavy layouts that don't always feel all that modern. South Park is best for buyers who care about character, walkability, and classic San Diego architecture. It's not ideal if you need a big turnkey home with easy parking at this price point. Now, the third category is what I call everyday practical neighborhoods, where $1 million is often the sweet spot. First up is Mira Mesa. This area is one of the clearest examples of $1 million behaving like a true target budget. The median sale price is around 900,000, in the high 900,000s, which means $1 million, you're often in the practical middle of the market. You'll find a variety of options in this price range, and it's spread throughout the neighborhood. Around here, $1 million tends to look something like a 3-bedroom, 2-bath detached home, somewhere around 1,500 square feet or less. It may be original inside, or it could be a nicer updated home if you're flexible on location, lot size, or upgrades. Mira Mesa is best for buyers who want space, parking, and a layout that works for day-to-day life. It's not ideal for buyers who need a walkable metro hub packed with galleries and restaurants right outside their door. Next up in this everyday practical category is Clairemont, but it's worth noting how much it varies within the neighborhood. $1 million can mean different things depending on the pocket. In the Mount Street area or along the canyon rims, it won't go nearly as far. But in general, what $1 million tends to look like here is a detached home in North or Central Clairemont. It might be something like 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and 1,200 square feet. Some will be in more original condition, but because many homes here were built in the 1950s and 60s, it's also a prime area for home flippers and renovators. So you can always find something more updated if you're flexible in other areas. Clairemont is best for buyers who want a practical detached home option while staying closer to central San Diego. It's not ideal for buyers who want the coastal premium vibe or need to be in a cultural hub more central. Now, the last category might be the one that fits you best because we're going to look at some of the best value areas. But before we do, if this is helping you figure out what makes sense for your budget in San Diego, please take a second to subscribe. I post weekly videos like this to help you gain a deep understanding of our local market here. Now back to the video. So the fourth category is condo forward and inland neighborhoods, where $1 million buys a lot relatively to the median price. On the condo heavy side, we have Mission Valley. Mission Valley's median sales price is around the mid 600,000s, which means $1 million can buy a higher end condo or townhome, sometimes with upscale amenities. A typical $1 million home here is a newer feeling condo with 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and 1,500 square feet. You'll get a nicer finishes and a convenient location, but be sure to weigh the HOA fees carefully because that monthly budget cost can really change your math. Mission Valley is best for buyers who want low maintenance, strong central access, and great amenities. It's not ideal for buyers who want a large lot, a big backyard, and no HOA constraints. Now, there are also plenty of neighborhoods further east that are worth to take a look at. In general, as you move in this direction, you'll have less of the convenience of central San Diego, but you'll be rewarded with more space and better values. The median pricing in that broader region is lower than the citywide median, so $1 million can be above market there. What that can translate into is more space or a nicer condition home depending on what's available. For buyers who want the most house for their budget, this category is where $1 million can feel bigger. For a good example, let's look at La Mesa, outside of the city of San Diego itself, but still only 20 minutes from downtown and the beaches. And there's not a lot of traffic during off-peak hours. In this price range, you can typically get a detached home with 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and a generous 1,500 to 700 square feet and a decent-sized backyard. Finally, while staying inland, let's look north to Poway, because this neighborhood is often overlooked in terms of its value. It's known for its top-notch school district, but it also lives up to its motto of being a city in the country. It has a small-town feel, scenic hiking trails, and a historic downtown district. You'll also find plenty of detached homes here on a $1 million budget. A typical house here might be 3 to 4 beds, 2 baths, and 1,500 square feet, plus a respectably sized yard. So how do you find a $1 million home in San Diego without constantly readjusting your expectations? If you shop by price alone, you'll probably end up disappointed. A better approach is to pick your 2 top priorities and let those areas drive your neighborhood list. If you prioritize walkability and character, you'll likely accept a smaller home or less parking, and you'll focus on those close-in lifestyle neighborhoods. If you prioritize low maintenance and amenities, you'll likely accept HOA costs and condo rules, and you'll focus on those condo-forward areas. If you prioritize living space and parking, you'll need to accept less coastal and less walkable, and you'll focus on those everyday practical neighborhoods or one of the areas further east. And if you're interested in getting more help, I can use my 20 years of experience in San Diego to help you do it the smart way. If you tell me your must-haves like bedrooms, bathroom count, parking needs, 1 versus 2 stories, HOA preferences, commute patterns, and your condition tolerance, I can show you what's actually available right now across the neighborhoods that match your life. The ones I mentioned in this video, plus dozens more that I didn't have the time to cover here today. And if you already own a home in San Diego County and you're curious what it could sell for in today's market, I can also provide a home value report. So if you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe because I post weekly videos breaking down San Diego real estate in a way that actually helps you make decisions. And finally, let me know in the comments, when you think of your $1 million home, what matters more to you? Coastal lifestyle, walkability, or space and parking? Thank you so much for watching and spending this time with me. Once again, I'm Alina Rizon, and I'll see you in the next video.